given the full psych test, we have one of our star candidates, AYUSH Recommended, who has cracked his NDA 150. He's a naval candidate from NSB Vishakhapatnam. And you can see his name on the board. 424. 424 on 26 January, the Republic Day. Right? So that was a lucky day for you, Ayush. Yes. Yeah. Ayush was a candidate of 48 batch and sitting just two benches there, the same chairs, the same hall in front of you, right? And he made us proud by sincerely working hard and cracking this study. So overall, AMA's 15 students have already qualified for NDA 150, including 2 girls. And I'm sure one batch is on. It's got this conference tomorrow. Let's hope for another recommendations from there. So in the meantime, we'll facilitate Ayush, who has come all the way from Lucknow. So let's give him a big hand of cheer. Let's give the tie and the cup to Ayush. Today is a special day for you. When you are here doing the course, some students must have come to distribute sweets. Yes. Did you have the sweets? A lot of them. So now it's our turn to give back the sweets as well as your advice. Right? How did you prepare? And what advice would you like to give to the students who are going? Okay.
It's like a dream come true for me. Just 1 month before, I was sitting in this chair and dreaming that someday I would come there and distribute the sweets to all of them. So it finally came. The moment came true on 26 January 2023. It was my SSB for NDA course. So talking about my preparation, I had only 2 weeks when I went from here. So I immediately returned to my home and I focused on the news part, as I need to improve on my news. So as Afsana ma'am told us that we had to cope up with the news and the IMA's website, which gives basically a good news for us to simply go on there. It's like a thing serves on a platter to us. And talking about the data diary, basically before our GTO day 1, in the morning itself, I was reading my data diary and going through the data, and all the students were there like, what are you going to read on GTO? It's like a simple task. But I was there, and in the GD itself, the first topic came like, in spite of China being aggressive, what is the main reason for India being not attacking China? So I gave the data there. So basically, the GTO was looking like this to me, and I then basically on the lecturate itself, the topic that I spoke here itself, that working women, same topic I got in my lecturate. So I confidently delivered it for around properly 3 minutes without fumbling in between. And
ground task was easy.
So ground task was easy. Command task, I was given a command task. My whole group was given a command task, and there was a 40 minutes break in between. After 40 minutes, we were given a command task, and GTO took me to other side of the ground. So I was a bit nervous, but as sir told that if you are being given a difficult command task, then your chances are high. So that motivated me, and after 40 minutes, when I went for the command task, I basically had a left, right, and a central approach. So when I took the left approach, he said no, left approach is not there. You have to take the middle approach. When I gave the middle approach, he said that you have to give the right approach. So when I gave the right approach,
all the ideas.
Yes, sir.
So what are they helping with you?
So a plank, rope, and a buggy.
Yes, a lot of ideas.
Yes, sir. In the idea itself, when I gave one idea, he said no, this is blue, that is red. So yes,
Very good. And how was the interview?
So my interview went for around 1 hour 10 minutes, and basically he talked about my family, basically going that deep into my maternal as well as my paternal side, going around to my uncle and both paternal and maternal sides, and talking about their occupation, their service, and each and everything, like everything and every minute detail he asked me. And rest he asked me about Navy knowledge. So basically, and also about friends, he asked me many questions about my friends, that why are they friends, and what has been the reason that uh, that they are your friends. Means he went into my life since childhood and revolved around my family for around 40 to 45.
Any GK current affairs?
Yes, sir.
You asked that also.
Yes, sir.
How was your psych test?
So psych text, so majority of the pictures, I would say 8 to 9 pictures were the same pictures that were shown to us one day before, 2 to 3 days before we had last day of our course.
Last year दिखाई दिया दो तीन.
Yes, sir. A commander shaking hands with a, yes, sir, stubble burning.
Okay.
And sir, one was that a child was doing, and basically a younger brother that you told us that he's
Younger brother.
elder brother and younger brother, he has his
Yeah.
exam, so he's a bit nervous. So basically 8 to 9 pictures were revolving around the same theme that we practiced here.
Comfortable.
Yes, and SRT, I attempted 45 SRT. So in the conference itself, I was asked that which was the best question and which was not up to that good mark. So I said basically the SRT, as I hope to do around 50 of them, but I could only do 45, and just this was
All
my
the conference?
so conference.
Short.
Yeah,
Short conference.
yes, around 5 to 6 minutes. Yes.
Thank you so much, Ayush, for sharing your experience. Any question anybody has in his mind? I know all of you are very tense about the psych test which you're going to have now. But any questions in your mind?